high school counselor conducted a study over 16 consecutive quarters to determine the number of students with part-time jobs. So, long story short, just focus on the question here. Read what is that asking. During which of the following periods is the increase in the number of students with part-time jobs largest? Largest. So it's saying that the biggest increase. Where do we have biggest increase? See, this is not much. It's almost slope is almost zero, so there is no increase. Yeah, almost very low increase. Should be somewhere else here, right? You see the pointer here?
Yeah.
Okay. So should be around here. Look at the answer choices. 4, 6, almost 0. And this is not the right one. 7, 10. Here you go. 7, 10. The highest slope is going to be answer. Any question? Okay.
I'm pretty sure
How do you know?
Okay, question number 2.
Who said that?
Ellie saves money.
Yeah. They can't be cleaning them all at the same time.
Okay, Ellie saves money each month to buy a new computer. He needs to get a new computer, right? So he's supposed to make some money. And T is equal to 30 times M plus 83. So each month's making money. If I call this M 0, 30 times 0 plus 83, that makes 0 plus 83. Total money going to be 83. When he did not start making money yet. What does that mean?
That's when you started with.
Exactly. Guys, look at the answer choice D. Is that funny? Isn't that funny?
The total.
Let's laugh also.
That's
You
good.
may laugh at that answer choice. The amount of money Ellie wants to save. $83. $83 of computer.
That's the one I put.
Next question. Okay, according to the Department of Agriculture, consuming 100 grams of banana provides. Lost the connection.
Don't get me.
According to the Department of Agriculture, consuming 100 grams of banana provides 0.50 milligrams of zinc. So 100 is that gram? Yeah, it's grams of banana. Yes, provides 0.15 milligram of zinc. 0.15 milligrams of zinc. It's milligrams of zinc. So which of the following is the closest number of milligrams? Okay, look at the units. Milligrams of zinc provided by 140 grams of banana. I should put this information under the similar information. Banana goes under banana. 140 grams, no problem. That makes my job easier because I don't have to convert, right? Going to be question mark. Which of the following is close number of milligrams of zinc? This is the question. So I'm going to make the proportion. I put them on purpose with the same units. Grams goes grams, bananas goes together, zinc. So as I'm going to find milligrams of zinc. Let's check the question. Yes, milligrams of zinc. I'm on the right path. I'm not doing any mistake. So once you do proportion, after you guys do proportion, you do cross, multiply, then 100 times x is equal to 140 times 0.15. Since this is the section 4, you can use calculators. Just do this. Multiply that to everybody. Get your calculators. 1.40 times 0.15 over 100 will give you this. When the equation y equals 5x plus p. It's a p. Is a constant. It's graphed in xy plane. I'm just gonna explain. Many of you guys solved this question maybe. XY plane. The line passes. What is the line? This one. The line is passes through that point. X equal -2. You guys don't have to do this one when you're solving, but just trying to explain in terms of explanation, I need to show you that. X equal -2, y is equal to 1. The point is here. And this is the equation of the line. And I know that that's a parabola, right? No, it's not a parabola because this is 1. It's going to be a line, and it's going to passes through this point. And it's not going to go this way, right?
Yes.
Because the slope is 5. Has to be pretty steep. So that point, this line is passing through this point. That means the coordinates of that point must satisfy the equation. So now, exactly, you know x, you know y. You have to plug in. Did you understand why you need to plug it in? That's fine. You guys can do that on your own booklets if you didn't so. So, did you understand why you need to plug in? Repeat, please, the reason you need to plug in.
Because x and y in the x, the ordered pair, so x would go into x, and then the y coordinate would go into y. So to find p.
Yes. The reason is also it's passing through, must satisfy it. Okay, let's do that. You don't have to wait me. I'm just going to plug it in. X into x, y into y. Let me finish this equation here. So y is equal to 1. 1 is equal to 5 times x. X is given, -2. 5 times -2, this is not 1, not confused. So 5 times -2 is equal to -10 plus p. Once you solve for p equals 11. Now there's a graph question. There's a scatter plot. Question number 5. So which of the following statements about the relationship between the number of times at bat and the number of hits is true? So its slope is positive, continuously increasing, right? So it has to be both increase and increase. When you look at the answer choices, it's saying answer choice A, increase, decrease, gone. Increase, 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 constant, no. Decrease, increase, no. Test technique, answer is supposed to be B. For the player with 450 times at bat, where is that? At bat, 450, right here, correct? Head is approximately how many fewer than the number of hits predicted by the number of best fit? The number of best fit will be on the line. So 450, the number of best fit, as you guys see, a little bit lower than 125, right? Number of best fit is here, and a little bit lower than 125. And so actual number of hits, where is that actual number of hits?
It would be
100 and around 115, right? When you go up from here, it's supposed to be pretty close. I mean, yeah, you can, when you subtract that, that's a nice approximation, 115, reasonable, it's going to be 10. Around 10. 20 is too much, because when you look at the entire gap is 25. So these are already gone. But when you look at 20, it's still too much. And since entire gap is 25, it's pretty less. Here is pretty less. So we can easily say answer is going to be A.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are checking the next question. An advertisement states that the printing rate of a certain printer is 400 characters. 400 characters. Actually, I'm gonna write second first. Per second. Per second means 1 second. Per second means per second. Good job. 400 characters. Right? According to the convention, that one word consists of 5 characters. So, how many in 1 second? I'm trying to find how many words can they print.
Yeah.
So, 400 characters. 400 characters takes 1 second. So, how about 5 characters? We need to divide by 5 in order to understand how many words we're going to get. When we divide this one by 5, it's going to be 80 words can print in 1 second. Because ratio is 1 to 5. Okay? So, what is the question? They underline this. How about in per minute? How many seconds in per minute?
60.
60 seconds. So, how many words? 80 times 60. All right, the table shows the yearly salary. Guys, can we just focus here? Question number 8. So, when you look at the answer chart, let's apply a test technique. So, 2 of them, what do you know? What did attract your attention?
No percentage.
Linear and exponential. So if I decide which one is correct, that means I'll have 50% chance to get the right answer. Now, how many percent chance do I have? If I guess now,
25%.
I have just 25% if I just regular guess. But if I eliminate 2 of them, it will be more easier. So now we're going to check that. So how am I going to understand is that linear or not?
If it's linear, it will increase by the same amount. If it's
Can you repeat again?
If it's linear, it will increase by the same amount. And if it's exponential,
Agree? So let's do that. You guys have calculators. Subtract from 42 from 4th year. Find the difference between 4th and 3rd year with your calculators. Go ahead.
Oh.
Subtract from 4th. Say again, 1,000. Okay. If you guys will find the same result when you subtract from 3rd year to 2nd year, that means it's going to be linear. Find that. Get your calculators, guys. Get your calculators. Go get.
Oh.
So once I subtract 41,524 minus 40,314 from here to here, what I get? So is that the same,
No.
class? Elise, is that same, Elise? Yeah, it's same, right?
No.
23?
No, I'm talking about
Elise, is that linear? That's not linear. Kate, why it's not linear? Say again?
What was it? I put C. It is C.
Trace, is that linear?
No,
Because,
It's not.
it's not increasing by the same amount every time.
yes, difference is not equal. It's not increasing same amount every time. So I can eliminate linear ones.
I'm sad.
So it's definitely exponential. It's exponential increasing, but approximately what percent?
3%.
3%. How to find that?
Because if it was 9%, it's like 30%. So if it's increasing by 3%.
You're gonna get your calculator and find 3%. Okay,
Where
everybody,
is that?
estimate that. 3% of 38,000. Find 3% of
38.
38,000. Yes. 38,000 times 0.03, right? Is equal to 1140.
40. Wow.
Where's that? Yes. So when I increase this one, 3%, am I going to get this number? Let's check. 38,000 plus 1,001. Wait a second. 1,140. Am I gonna get 19? So this is the 3%. So this is 3% increase. Get me to the right number. So answer is C. You can check for the others if you have enough time during the test.
It's not exact.
For 9, which of the following is equivalent to the expression above? Let's do mental math. Negative times negative. That makes positive x squared y. I do have one more. Does that make sense? There is 1 x squared y. There is one more plus 1 plus 1 x squared y. I have 2 of them, right? So that makes 2x squared y. Does that make sense? Time is running out. Just guess. A or C?
A.
Okay. Because you have the answer key, right?
No, it just looks simple.
Then look at the next one. Negative 3y squared.
There is time.
So next one, I keep doing mental math. Who was sitting there? Yeah, Ruiz, can you sit today over here? I'm just helping you because they love you a lot and then they want to talk to you a lot. Okay, next shortcut. I am at negative 3y squared here. Another one is here. I'm going to add them all. But there's negative. This negative will affect this. It was plus, now it's going to be negative. Negative times positive, it's going to be negative 3x y. No, I can't do that. I was going to point this. Forget about that. Okay, that's your fault. You're talking too much. You're distracting. So negative 3y squared is here. Okay? And I'm going to add with the like terms. So negative times negative, positive. Cancels out. So I'm in the answers, I'm not supposed to have y squared terms, right? I'm not supposed to have that one. So when I check that this one has, so this is not the right answer. Next question. We're gonna solve this one. Solution to be, what is the solution? Oh, look at that. Lots of interesting answer choices. Infinitely many solution, has no solution, 0.
10.
Okay. So what should I do? I need to just distribute that. So 4x. Are you paying attention? I know. So 1/2 times x means I can write this x/2 is equal to, then I'm going to distribute this one here, 7x/2. 7 times 1, 7/2x, right? So I can do that, 7x/2 minus 7 times 7, negative 49. So what do I see? So I'm going to focus on the like terms. Okay, I'm going to get them together. 4x. Can I do mental math here? 8x, I'm going to subtract from this to this. 8x, multiply that to 2 times 4, 8x, minus x, minus 1x, 7x over 2. And I'm going to add 7 to both sides because I don't need this one. Add 7 to both sides, 0 left here. When I add 7 here, that'll stay as it is. Add 7, negative 42, correct? Yeah. So, I didn't like this. How can you? You can't see that, right? We'll just wait to show up over there.
Wow.
So, come on. Okay, we're gonna interpret this. If I can you close that, please? Just a second. Can you close it?